Let's play! Whoa! Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. You all may call me Pharaoh, and welcome to what could possibly be the finale of Let's Play Professor Layton and the Unwound Future. Last time we left off, we began Chapter 13, and we did a sick-ass jump to get on top of the fortress, the Mecha Super Ultra Gundam Battle Tank Metal Gear that Clive built, I guess. And we rescued Flora, and now we're going to confront Clive. They said that supposedly he's here in the surveillance room, and, well, we're going to go ahead and check that out. We also just finished up the last picture book as well, so let's move on up. And there's the bastard right there! Okay, Max, don't worry. We'll pick up the hint coins. Like, he found one right there in the bottom left by, I assume, like one of the... It's not really piping, but it looks like electrical hosing connections, whatever. There's going to be the one on the very top left screen. And the third one's going to be on the far right. The small screen that's not on. There we go. Let me just double check to see where we're at. We should be at 293, and that does look correct. Okay. So now let's go ahead and confront Clive, you bastard.
So nice of you to join me, Professor.
Whatever it is you have planned, you can't go through with it. We know what Bill and Dimitri did. When the world learns of it, they'll be punished. You said you wanted justice. And isn't that justice enough?
That's a nice sentiment. But without large-scale havoc, those fools in government will never change their ways.
Listen to yourself, Clive.
Who are you to argue with me? As a reporter, I've witnessed countless tragedies firsthand. And it's clear that my life isn't the only one that's been destroyed in the name of progress. To those in power, the rest of us little people are all just bumps on the road to a brighter tomorrow. The only thing a bully understands is force. So you see, I have no choice but to level this place and rebuild it from the ground up.
What you're saying is unthinkable.
This conversation is over.
No, Clive!
Tell me, Professor, how do you intend to get out of this one? By solving a puzzle like I usually do. The final tile. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Let's see. The floor below is made up of 24 tiles. It's specifically designed so that the tiles will fall away one at a time until they're all gone. Once the first tile falls, neighboring tiles, not diagonally, will fall one by one in the following order of suits: hearts, spades, diamonds, and clubs. The first tile set to fall, however, is not necessarily a heart. Okay? If you can find the last tile set to fall, you can stop this floor from disappearing. Tap the last tile and then touch submit. So, it's not going to be a heart. I guess that's right there. It kind of helps us out a little bit. At least the one that we're not going to start on. And then it's going to go from... I don't know why. It's always clubs and spades. I always get fudged up. I don't know why. But either way, it goes from heart, spades, diamonds, clubs. So... I guess we can start from... Well, it could be clubs. And then it goes to hearts. Spades, diamonds, clubs... Hearts, spades, diamond, clubs, heart. We can do multiples. Spades, diamond, club. Heart, spade, diamond, club. Heart, spade, diamond, club. Heart, spade. Damn it. That was close, I guess, but, What about that diamond right there? Could I not have gone there? If I do Yeah, well, it looks like no matter what I do in the top left, like I'm gonna be foregoing one of these. Like clubs, heart, spades, diamond, club. But there's that diamond. So I feel like it's not gonna be anything towards the top. It can't be that. It's not gonna be this. Could it be? Well, there was a little deviation here. I think because we did like this, that, and I went to the right. But if I go down here, it's gonna be kind of the same thing, though. We're gonna be foregoing one. Diamonds, clubs, hearts, spades. No. Heart, spades, diamond. See, What the hell? This is gonna be a weird one. Well, what is that? That's... This doesn't sound difficult, but I don't know. What am I missing? Because I was always missing something here, at least by one. But if there's a way I can incorporate this, maybe we'll try that again. So there's diamonds. And where did I start? I did here, then I went there. If I go around... Yeah, because I think I did... Did I do this? This diamond's club. No. Yes, that's a club, damn it. Keep thinking that was a spade. Hearts. Spades, diamonds, clubs. Heart. And let's see, this is where I get a little bit iffy again. Club. I can go back and go, okay, that way. Well, how come I didn't do that before? Heart. No, that's spades, diamonds, clubs. Heart, spades, diamonds, clubs, heart, spades. Oh. Did I just miss one at the very beginning, or like, why? Well, either way, that's the last tie right there, this spade.
That should do the trick.
Wasn't like, oh my god, hard.
Few things
I wouldn't call that
like
70 picarats hard, but I can see how you can easily confuse, like I did there. All right, very impressive work. Thank you.
You never fail to impress. Sadly, I must leave you now, as the main event is about to start.
What do you mean?
What do we do?
This is utter madness.
Please, make yourselves comfortable. Sit back and relax. After all, you won't be leaving anytime soon.
Take a good look at London, because this will be your last chance.
Celeste?
Huh? Come with me. I know how we can stop Clive. There has to be a generator somewhere here. All we need to do is find it and shut it down.
Right. We'll cut off the power at the source. But wait, this place is huge. We don't have time to scour it all. What are we going to do?
Look around you. The monitors in this control room are linked to cameras throughout the fortress. Perhaps they can offer us some clue as to the generator's location.
That sounds like a plan, Layton. But really quick, in all seriousness, did we just watch Clive straight up murder people? Like, there's absolutely no statistical way that somebody had to die from that stomping and the bombardment going on there. This is... wow. This is ridiculous. Clive is he's a piece of shit.
Look at all those monitors! We should be able to see all parts of the fortress from here. And one of these monitors is bound to be connected to the generator room.
Now we only need to figure out which one it is. By solving a puzzle! Connect the bots. Alrighty, this is a map of the floor housing a generator room. The locations of 2 camera-equipped security bots are identified by the red and green arrows. Yep. To prevent its detection by Professor Layton, Clive's ensured that the patrol routes followed by these security bots do not pass by the generator room. The bots will always turn at the rounded yellow corners. Which room do the bots avoid? That's the generator room. Okay. So, where the arrow is, that's where it's currently at. The locations of 2 camera-equipped security bots are identified by red and green. Okay. And they always turn by those yellow cornered, rounded yellow corners. So I guess we just have to outline its path. So, start this red one here. Turn. Now, does it turn here? Well, it's not... no, because it's on the outside. It'll turn here, and then turn here. And then it'll go around. Turn. Turn. Turn, turn. And... well, oh wait, actually, that's it. Because, that is another turn there. See, it's a little too... every time I get into the memo, it gets a little... How do I describe it? It's faded, you know, like, because obviously it needs to be a little translucent, but, like, sometimes I have a hard time seeing exactly. So that should be the red one. So this green one, turn there, up, turn around that way, you go there, up you go, turn around, and there we are. So that should be its pathway. So, now what does it say again exactly? That it'll always turn around. Which room do the bots avoid? So basically, which path is it like not touching? What room is it not touching? So we can kind of map out the ones already. We know that these lines are kind of intersecting in some degree. Oh, it might be this one. It might be because all the other paths, it's not right off a border of the patrol path. The rest of these, though, the red, okay, nope, that wasn't that bad at all. So it is that one.
Here's my answer.
Okay.
Phew, that's a relief.
Yes, it is, Luke. Not even Clive could trick Professor Layton and company.
Oh, there it is.
That's it, Luke. Now all we have to do is feed these coordinates into the transport pod. Let's go.
We're right behind you, Professor.
Go, go, go. We have to stop this bastard.
Celeste, there's something I've been meaning to ask you. Do you climb mountains on your days off? Oh? What is it? How in the world did you manage to get to the fortress? The professor and I had to do some pretty fancy maneuvering to get here. No, Luke, don't say the professor and I. Say the professor. All right, you just sat there in a car, okay? Yes, I get it. He was with him, but that was all Layton doing some high-end Tokyo Drift nonsense to get on top of a fortress like that. What's more, this fortress is moving now. How did you catch up with us? Didn't you know, Luke? I'm a witch. I just hopped on my broom and flew up to the deck. Listen, at this point, I could believe you because of how some nonsensical this is kind of becoming. Now you're just messing with me. Come on, I'm curious. Village. All right. If you're that interested, I suppose I can let you in on a secret. Just head out that door to the deck outside. Oh. Okay. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. I mean, it's freaking, it's the, it's Paulo's flying machine, right? Actually, we do have a few number of hint coins here. We have one in the top left on the light. We have one, I don't even know how to describe it. It's just kind of like on the edge of the platform here on the left here. And then the exact opposite side of that. And then there is actually a hidden one just right here. I don't even know how to describe it. It's just the flooring. Right there. Alright. Oh my gosh! That's Don Paulo's flying machine! That's right. I begged him to fly me up here, so he loaded me in and set me up. Set me up. He controlled the whole thing from the ground. I didn't have to do anything. Amazing, right? You can say that again! Funny, you don't seem quite as astonished, Professor. Yes, well, I already knew Paul had this machine with him. That's what he used to escape the research facility we infiltrated, is it not? Nothing gets by you, does it, Professor? So now that we have Don Paulo's flying machine, we can come and go from here as we please. That's right, Luke. Are you thinking about abandoning our mission? Never! I just thought it might be a good idea to drop Flora off somewhere safe before heading on. No way! I'm staying here. I can't say I blame you, Flora. You've got to stay close to the people you care about. Yes, but it is good to know that we can return underground and take care of any unfinished business. Should we wish to, I mean.
All right, everyone. We really shouldn't dawdle out here. We need to head to the generator room.
Oh yes, I'd nearly forgotten. Let's go, everyone.
So that was the game's way of telling you, like, hey, in case there's anything left you want, like puzzles or hint coins, whatever, do it now. But we're good. So let's go ahead and head back. And now we can go to the generator room by going back into the pod. It should be the last destination here.
Professor, now that we have the coordinates for the generator room, where do we put them?
I imagine one of the contraptions in here can take coordinates.
Oh, what about that one stuck in the wall over there? It's got numbers and things all over it.
Ah, the one with the flashing green monster? Yes, let's have a look at that. Okay. Punch in those coordinates, Luke. Once you do that, we should be able to go to the generator room.
Look, Professor, the button for the generator room lit up.
Yay! And generator. We arrived at the generator, and this is also the location of the final 3 hint coins. Max just found one of them for us right there in the bottom porthole-looking thing. One's going to be at the very top screen, and the final one is going to be on the right-hand side. Ladies and gentlemen, that should be all 300 hint coins of the game, and it is. Look at that. Good job, Luke. All right. So this is the heart of the fortress.
There's the generator's control panel. Oh, but it's locked away. The lock is a puzzle. Would you like to give it a shot, Professor?
I'll do my best. 10-step solution. Oh, is this oh, it's a sliding puzzle, and I think it has limited moves. Yeah, it does 10 moves or fewer. Boy, oh boy. Well, that's why it's called 10-step solution, right? To crack the security lock, you'll need to swap blocks A and B in 10 moves or fewer. You can move any piece anywhere in any direction as long as it will fit. Ugh. I don't know why I did that. I had the idea, but let's do that again. No, how the hell am I gonna... I need it, because if I move it up, it's not gonna do anything. Shut up. Okay. Ah! Was I gonna be able to do it if I didn't? Damn it. I feel like I'm just doing it in too many moves. Never mind.
That should do the trick.
I'm sure there's a way to do it in less steps.
Well, that's settled.
But, okay, it just wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. I think I've done it. Stand back, everyone. My word. Is that the Prime Minister?
I knew you'd find your way here sooner or later. Though, if you're hoping to find our fearless leader, I'm afraid he's indisposed at the moment. I know how you like to play the hero, but I'd advise you not to get any foolish ideas. You see, the Prime Minister is perched on a very special seat. And should you try to move him from that pod, this whole fortress will detonate. Also, you should know that there's enough charge in here to level most of London. Of course, London's getting leveled either way. No, I do hate to run, but I have work to do.
This guy is something else.
Look at this device. It looks like the detonator is wired to monitor the Prime Minister's heartbeat. If the sound of his heartbeat disappears, the detonation switch will go off.
Perhaps we can sever the connection somehow.
I wouldn't do that, Professor. See how that there are two sets of wires in the circuit here. I don't think we'll be able to cut both sets before the device reacts.
Amazing, Celeste. You obviously possess a better understanding of these mechanics than I. Your sister would be very proud.
Oh, I just had an idea. What if we use this?
Where the hell did you get that?
This is the pocket watch I gave Claire ages ago.
I gave I thought it had been lost in the explosion.
No, I actually found it when cleaning up some of Claire's things after the accident. Unfortunately, the watch has been broken since I found it. No matter how much I wind, it never seems to run for more than 10 minutes.
I see what you're going with this, Celeste. It is suggesting we replace the sound of the Prime Minister's heart with that of the pocket watch.
Exactly. It's risky, but it might be the only option we've got. We'll need to disconnect the circuit from the Prime Minister and attach the watch in one fell swoop.
Yeah, but it was 10 minutes. Exactly what Luke said.
But even if we succeed, the watch will stop running in 10 minutes and the fortress will explode anyway. We could end up putting the people in London in real danger.
Luke, if we take no action, London will face a greater danger than any explosion. This is our only shot at stopping Clive. The chances of success are slim, but we must try. A real heart swapper. There are 2 long wires connecting a monitoring device to the Prime Minister's heart sensor. Can you swap the wires connected to the pocket watch with the wires connected to the monitoring device in a single move? Swap only 2 blocks to connect the wires from the monitoring device at the top screen, at the top of the screen below to the pocket watch at the bottom right. Give it your best shot. Okay. It's not going to stop us after a singular move, but... Ugh. I love that, like, that's the little illustration of, like, the Prime Minister's heartbeat there. So we gotta swap 2 of these. Or, like, in one move, swap them so that they can, we can do this. This is gonna be a funky thing. Swap only 2 blocks to connect the wires from the monitoring device at the top of the screen below to the pocket watch. Okay, I mean, I guess we can just start by following the pocket watch. That's way too thin. Alright. And, well, actually, wait a minute. Oh, there's 2 of them. No, duh, that's what I just did. Okay. Then let me grab the heart monitor one. Okay. So we swap. I mean, we have now officially, if you want to say, drawn out all the wiring. I'm a little bit confused where that extra section is going then. It's not really being used. Or am I just being dumb? Where is... I'm tracing now with my mouse because I am a little bit confused. How there seems to be like a portion there just not really utilized. Like the loop up there and the kind of left-hand side, but unless that's kind of a hint, because I'm also trying to take a look at where all these kind of intersect. Now, we have the red and green. That's what it's leading to right now. To the actually, I'm getting a little confused here. I feel like I want to redraw this. I feel like I'm missing something here. Ooh. So at the end of the day, we just want the top to go to the bottom right by doing a singular change. By making that change, though, I feel like it has to incorporate... Does it have to do anything with... Like... I kept looking into, like, around this section here. Because, like, that's where a lot of the intersections are happening. But if that's the case... We gotta try finding something that's gonna, like, follow the same flow... of, like, going down, I think. Or even to the right, but I'm not seeing that right now. Should I whip out a hint? I don't know. I'm gonna redraw this. I'm gonna take a look at a hint afterwards. Let me redo this. So, trying to be a little thorough here as well as I'm drawing. Make sure I'm not missing anything. Oh, so it really is just like that. Okay. Alright, no, I'm definitely not drawing it incorrectly, so... I guess with that being said and done, that really does mean, I guess in some way, we may actually want to somehow incorporate the section there on the left somehow by swapping something, once again, either from the bottom right, something. That's broken. Well, it looks a little better. No, it's broken. This is a weird one. Alright, let me take a look at a hint here. You need to move a pair of blocks in one single move. Oh, duh! You need to take a look at how all the wires are connected, which I've done. Find the wires connecting the monitoring device to the upper right to the Prime Minister's heart. Yeah, yes, I did that already. Okay, let's take a look at the next hint. Take note that the two wires reading from the pocket watch in the lower right corner connect in the middle. Pay close attention to this path. In the middle? I mean, I guess that kind of does correlate to what I was thinking here. Like, they intersect there. Is it that? Or did he mean, like, on the bottom here? No, it's broken there. Oh. Wait, just at a glance, I don't see a broken path. Oh. Oh, hold on a minute. Let's give that a shot. Lots of loop-de-loops. Ooh, well that's one of them. Let's see if the secondary one goes. It does! It does! Okay! Wow! Well, that was a little bit of a pain.
I've got a good feeling
Had to take a little bit of a hint there, but we got it.
Few things satisfy like a puzzle solved.
Amazing! You successfully swapped the devices! Professor, that's it! The watch is connected now! Yes, but our work here is far from over. Is there another chapter? I don't want to break this up. Let's see. Oh, it's the epilogue. The Unwound future. Oh, guys, we have to do this now. We have to.
We've got 10 minutes to get out of here before the fortress explodes. Now what?
We need to reverse the energy flow. That will break the generator and shut down the fortress.
How are we going to do that?
I have an idea. Look over here.
That looks like a convoluted mess, but what's new there?
These gears here from the core of the generator. If we can just reverse the way they move, we can effectively overload the fortress's power supply, thus putting a halt to Clive's plan. I see you've been thinking about this on your own. Is there anything you don't know, Professor? The gentleman must have his hobbies. It just so happens that I have a small interest in machines.
Yeah, we saw that at the casino.
Amazing, Professor! It's too early to celebrate just yet, Luke. If we fail here, many lives may still be lost. Are you up to the challenge, Professor?
You will not be able to save after this point. Oh my god, are you ready to continue? Sure.
It's all up to you now, Professor.
Reverse rotation, 80 picarats. Have we ever had one this high in a main story puzzle? Ugh, okay, a system of gears is shown below. Gear A turns in the direction of its red arrow. What? Oh, what red arrow? Oh, they're talking about A like on the left. I was looking at the one in the middle. So it's turning clockwise. Well, wait, A is turning clockwise. Okay. Which currently causes Gear B to turn in the direction of its red arrow, which is also clockwise. One group of gears connecting Gears A and B is labeled lowercase a. This group can be moved and rotated, rotated, both the stylus along groups B and C below it. Utilize these groups to alter the system so that the Gear B turns in the direction of its green arrow. You don't necessarily need to use all the groups, however. Ugh. This is gonna be poo-poo, I think. Alright. Yeah, we can move it, we can twist. Oh. Okay. Just to make things a little bit easier for my sake, yeah, make sure they're not touching any of the gears right now. Alright. So that's turning counter. That means... And I go really slow with these. I apologize. It's just like... I get a little funky with this. So... That means that... No. Is it that way? If it's turning counter... It should... turn it... Yeah, they'll turn it clockwise. I think that's how it's always going to be. It's like one's doing clockwise, one's doing the other. I guess that's how you want to put it. So then this one will be that way. And then in turn... That goes that way. Actually, shoot. I don't even know anymore. Maybe I should pick a different color. That green's kind of hard to see. Turns that way. That one has to turn that way. That turns that way. That turns that way. That turns to right. And if that turns counter, then that'll make this big one turn clockwise, which in turn makes this one do counter. Okay. Maybe should I clean this up a little bit more? Because now I can barely read what the hell I even wrote there in the middle. I guess I don't need to really worry about these. I don't think so anyway. So, you know what? Maybe start doing arrows. Maybe I should do like right, left. That'll turn right. That'll turn left. I should make this one turn right. This is the main one right here. Like, the small gear turning right. It's very finicky, too. Like, you can't really... It doesn't really snap in place all that well. Like, I don't think it's even going to be A. See how nicely C just fit in there? That was even without me even, like, turning it around or anything. Oh, shoot. It actually might be C. All right. So... we turn that to the right. That has to go left. This will be right. Wait, that turns right. Left. Right. Left. Okay, so... does A connect nicely at all here? No, it's like there's like a weird gap still. No, it's not even... Is A the one just not being used? Oh, that might... No, actually, ugh. Right. I don't know if you guys can see that. Hold on. Okay. Like, I'm a little iffy on this section right there. I don't think it's, like, fully connecting. Maybe? Once again, it's kind of the same section. I'm iffy. Well, it's a little bit more interconnected, though. That might be it. So that turns left. That turns right. Turning that left. That has to be the small one, though. That'll be right. That'll turn it left, which in turn makes this turn right. I think we got it. Now, stupid question I'm going to ask here. Like, so is that always going to be the case? Is like if one gear is going clockwise, the other must be going counter? Like, it has to be the case, or logically it seems to be the case, but I still get like really anal, like I still got to check. You know, but like logically that has to be the case, right? So yeah, A is just, we just leave that alone and get out of here.
That should do the trick.
Okay.
Few things satisfy like a puzzle solved.
That was something. Reverse the energy flow in the generator.
You did it! What was that?
Reversing the energy flow has caused the fortress to start destroying itself.
Oh no! We've got to get out of here right now.
You do not need to tell me twice.
The transport pod doesn't seem to be working. The fortress is tearing itself apart and causing some of the systems to go off the rails. I don't think we can risk going back to the roof.
I just have to use my car to escape. This way. How?
Huh? Now what is it? No, no, no! This isn't happening. It can't end this way. It won't end this way!
What will become of him? Screw it! I don't care. Oh, I just realized that Bill Hawks is with us in the top there. Let's get the fudge out. There's no time to waste. Get in the car. We're making our escape by car? Is this some kind of joke? Shut up, dude. I know I'm carrying precious cargo, Prime Minister. I'll do my best to drive safely. What are you waiting for? We gotta go! This is madness. Insert Sparta joke.
You know how to drive, don't you?
Of course.
Professor, up ahead!
Oh dear.
Alright, sorry if there was a weird cut there. I had a phone call right in the middle of that cutscene, and like I missed what happened at the end there, but like my mouth was kind of open when he was driving like that. I'm like, this guy. Okay. Now what do we do? The road's blocked. Oh crap, they're blocked? Don't panic yet, Luke. Let's try driving over this mess. By doing a puzzle, of course. Oh, by doing a sliding puzzle too. Oh, or is it sliding? Well, we'll see. Your escape route is blocked by blocks. Luckily, you have 5 bombs at your disposal, because why not? Each bomb will completely destroy the block it's placed on. Okay. Remaining blocks will fall into the empty spaces created below them by destroyed blocks, but they won't change shape. Place your 5 bombs on the 5 blocks that, when destroyed, will leave behind a flat surface you can drive across. Then push that button. Okay. Well, I kind of want to say we should get rid of all the middle, or like at least the bottom pieces at the very least. Well, I don't know. It's ugh. Then it becomes hard to kind of visualize this. Like if I focus on the left-hand side, that'll drop that blue and brownish block down, but then what's really gonna get in the way there is that red block is still gonna be jammed up. Like I like this might be okay. Like that should drop down nicely to this location. But this red one, it's still gonna be kind of high up. I mean, that'll get rid of the middle one. But see, that's still gonna be way too high. That should fix it, I think. Because now what's gonna happen is like this green one is gonna sit on this, which is gonna allow the red one now to actually fit in this slot here. So I think we got the left side taken care of, but we really got to focus now on the right-hand side. Because, like, I feel like that's not doing anything. Like, it's not actually supporting anything as of yet if I get rid of those 3 on the left there. But that should actually solve... That's actually going to place the green one. It's still going to be kind of high up. Not like super high, but like the way I have it drawn now, it's still going to remain like that. But it's gonna sit flush. Yeah, I drew it. It's kind of funny. I kind of drew that spot thinking like, hey, this was that this wasn't even gonna be there, but it actually is gonna work like that. And then to simply get the top right block down, I think we just gotta move that out of the way. Unless, can I just get rid of it? Because, frankly, I guess it doesn't really matter now, does it? Because if I get rid of those 2 pieces there on the right, should I not drop this down here? Then again, this might be just a hair too big. So I think we do want to actually get rid of that. Well, I don't trust myself on this one. Yeah. Alright, time to look at a hint. There are 5 specific blocks you need to destroy. Don't worry about making a mistake, though. You can try again as many times as you want. Oh! I just realized that. There's no, like, submit button. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, so it drops it too much. Okay, see, that was a nice hint to know that I can try this a few times. I just made it worse. But yeah, maybe we do want to get rid of this, because we want that surface still. No. No, how about that? There we go.
Here's my answer.
Okay. See, once I found out that there's really no like way of like you can fail it per se, have fun. Great job. Now get out of there. Yes, we did it. Not out of the woods yet. Hold tight, everyone. Oh.
Oh, and one more thing. See that red button over there? That's your ticket out of trouble. Just an extra little feature I added.
Right.
Can you believe it?
Yes, Paul was always very good with machines.
Professor, just when did you learn how to fly a plane?
A plane? This is an automobile.
Ah! Well done, Layton!
Is that the last of them, then?
Yes, sir! All residents of the underground city have been brought topside, sir! Yes, sir!
Hurry up, Layton. It's too dangerous.
He's not the only one to blame. You do know that, don't you, Professor?
I do.
What's this? We're going back.
No, Celeste! Now what?
Not to worry, Luke. When we're all safe, I'll go back for her. We've evacuated the underground city. All inhabitants are safe now. My thanks, Inspector.
This is the end for me.
That's not true, Clive. You can always start over and try to repair the damage you've done. We can talk about that later. This place won't hold much longer.
Why are you, of all people, helping me?
I can't just leave you here.
But don't you know what I've done? What I tried to do?
Yes, but I would never leave you here to die, after all. So much of this tragedy was caused by the mistakes we scientists made.
I see.
There will be time to talk more later. We need to leave now.
Wow. I said it before, I'll say it again. This game can be stupid but amazing with the things that happen. I was not expecting the Layton mobile to turn into a flying bug machine, but hey, good job, Don Paulo. And good job to Layton keeping his cool and keeping his hat on while they're falling to their death. And finally, is that explosion just not going to cause, like, insane reactions to the surface? I mean, yeah, granted, the thing blew up underneath. Like, there goes the entirety of the fake London underneath, but you'd imagine that would affect the stability of the surface in some capacity, but we're not going to worry about that. Is everyone all right?
I think so, Professor.
Somebody apprehend that man at once.
You're coming with me, boy, and I don't want any trouble. Inspector, a moment, please.
Just what do you think you're doing? This man poses an imminent threat to our national security.
I cannot deny the damage that Clive has done to our city, but we can't forget that he's also a victim of a political agenda for progress, no matter the cost.
You've got some nerve, man.
Professor,
Answer me one question, Clive. You knew full well I'd stand in the way of your plot. So why did you send for me?
Dmitri was sure he needed you for his project, but I knew full well of the threat you posed to my plan. Though I suppose I still led you all the way to the heart of my base, didn't I? At first I was just toying with you. But at some point, I realized I was enjoying our time together. Maybe part of me wanted somebody to save me from my all-consuming madness, as you did, all those years ago.
I need to go back! My parents are still inside!
Pull yourself together, boy! There's nothing to be done. Jump back in there and you'll die too. That was you.
Well, I thought that was assumed. Did Herschel not know that? Huh. Okay. Did he also bitch slap him? I mean, I get it, like, you know, like, somebody's in shock. Frankly, I only see that happen in, like, in movies and shows, and I guess here, but, okay.
Deep down inside, I hoped you might be able to talk me down from the edge of insanity again. This is the second time you've saved my life now.
Clive.
Don't worry about me. I intend to atone for my crimes. I look forward to the day we meet again. Until then, I hope life treats you well, Professor.
And you too, Clive.
Barton, take him back to headquarters.
Yes, sir! Ha! Criminals like him make me think the whole world has gone mad. Despicable. Just despicable.
Yes, people can often be so blinded by their own motivations that they lose sight of the damage they do. But criminals aren't the only blind ones.
Just what are you implying, Inspector?
Nothing at all. Just stating the facts, sir. Now, if you'll excuse me, I still have work to do.
Oh man, wait! I just realized, yeah, we don't have the whole story for the rest of these. Future Luke is really a boy named Clive who lost his parents in the time machine explosion 10 years ago. He's been planning revenge on those responsible ever since. He called upon Layton in the hopes the professor could save him from his own madness.
I don't know what to say when I think of all the suffering I caused in the name of research.
It was terrible. But I see you must have loved Claire very much to do what you did.
The more I reflect on it, the more unsure I am as to whether it was love or pride that compelled me. For 10 long years I chased after what so many called impossible. But I've come to my senses now. But you know, Herschel, there is one detail that you got wrong.
What are you referring to?
I don't think I have much longer here, Herschel.
I don't know what you mean.
You've taken awfully good care of that hat I gave you.
Excuse me? No. Oh, wait. What is happening here?
What did you say?
Oi, there you are, Layton. I did a background check on Claire's family like you asked. There's no record of Claire having a younger sister.
Then... Yes, it was quite a shock when I first worked it out.
But you can't really mean...
It's me, Herschel. It's Claire.
That doesn't make any logical sense. What? Oh God, what's happening?
While it defies logic, it seems the experiment 10 years ago wasn't a complete failure. Somehow Claire was shot 10 years into the future.
To our present?
Yes, the time machine worked. If only for that single moment before it exploded.
That's not possible.
Unfortunately, however, there were more complications. Shortly after appearing in the present, Claire's body showed signs of molecular instability. It was trying to return to its own time. I attribute that phenomenon to the incomplete nature of the time machine. She didn't have long here. I worked on the machine in the hopes of finding a way to stabilize her existence in the present, but it seems inevitable that she'll return to her own time. To the moment of the blast.
I begged Dimitri to stop his work. Tampering further with time can only result in more anomalies. There's no telling what chaos we'd release upon the world if we tried to save the dead from their fate. The flow of time must remain linear. We all know the consequences of changing its course. But Dimitri wouldn't listen to me. That's when I knew the only way to stop him was through you, Herschel. What Dimitri, Bill, and I did 10 years ago broke the laws of nature. And now we must pay.
This is all so incomprehensible.
It's time to end this already, Dimitri.
Yes, it does seem that way. My research has threatened our very existence, and it could do so again. Tonight, I will close the book on the time machine forever.
What the hell? This is gonna hurt, isn't it? She has to go back, and unfortunately the moment she's gonna go back to is when she dies. Celeste turns out to be Claire, shot into the present by the time machine explosion from 10 years ago. Unwilling to warp the progression any further, she bids farewell to Layton and travels back to her own time, back to the moment of the explosion. Yeah. I'm gonna cry, aren't I?
I suppose this is it, Herschel. I have to go back to my own time. Back to that day when we parted.
No, Claire.
I'm sorry, I can't stay.
Claire, wait!
We had so many plans for the future. Do you remember, Herschel? I'll miss you. And our unwound future.
You can't go! I don't want to say goodbye again. I can't. I won't!
I know you. And I know you'll stay strong. After all, that's what a gentleman does. I must go now, Herschel. Thank you for everything. Goodbye.
She's gone!
It's a terrible day for rain. That's how it ends? Wow. I was fine until Layton started crying. Like a man who seems like, and I'm not saying, oh my god, crying is wrong. I'm doing it now. It's okay to be in touch with your feelings, ladies and gentlemen. But I wouldn't put. I would not to say Layton's not in touch with his feelings. Wow, you know, like I wasn't expecting my heart being ripped in half right there. Oh my god. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, that has been Professor Layton and the Unwound Future. I can absolutely see why this is the fan favorite. And I gotta say, so far, I have to agree. It's a popular opinion, but I see why. It is a very good game. Story-wise, yes, I believe it's the strongest so far. And along with this, I can't believe I have not even mentioned this yet, but I have mentioned where, like, these 3 games I just covered, Curious Village, Diabolical Box, Unwound Future, this is the original trilogy. The next 3 games that I'll be covering, what was it? The Last Spectre, The Miracle Mask, and Azaran Legacy or something. I can't keep forgetting the pronunciation or like the exact titles, but those 3 games are a prequel trilogy. And what I didn't mention before is, like, honestly, it reminds me of Star Wars, right? You have the original trilogy that came out in the 70s, where was Return of the Jedi, was that 80? I can't even, I don't know. And then you had the prequel trilogy starting with, you know, Phantom Menace, late 90s. So that's kind of what we're doing here. And then, of course, whenever the new World of Steam decides to ever come out, that is chronologically the one that takes place after Unwound Future. Now, I know that there's caveats to that with, I don't know if Layton vs. Wright fits in there somewhere, and I have no idea where Layton Brothers and Layton Mystery Journey comes into play. At this point, I don't even know if it's canon. Oh, look, Beasley survived. But, yeah, we'll see. I'm still reeling back from how rough that ending was. Why are they together out of all well, I guess he's tutoring her. I think she's pissed off because Flora and Luca are there too. I love these little still images at the end of each game. Oh. What the hell is going on there? Aw. I like little Luke Dog. Oh, they found Don Paulo's disguise case. Man. That's a lot, guys. Ew, why is there a fish on top of it? Flora, what the hell? Don't be smiling at that. Layton's like, oh dear, that doesn't look good at all. I'm gonna throw up. Bye! Yeah, Flora's like, I'm being left again. But what about the whole thing about Luke possibly leaving? The little heart-to-heart that they had. Oh no, don't do that, game. No, and that's Clive's parents. No. You just want to twist that knife even more, huh? Oh, Claire. Not to say Layton isn't happy, but dear God, I want him to be with Claire. Like, why? I can't. I won't.
I guess this is goodbye.
Oh, no, my boy. This is so long, not goodbye. Now, Luke, you know a gentleman never makes a scene in public.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm not a gentleman yet.
There.
The end. Huh. Okay.
Dear Professor Layton, it's been a while since we said goodbye. How have you been? As for me, I'm all settled in and making new friends. I'm writing to you because something deeply puzzling happened here recently. It seems like the sort of mystery that's tailor-made for Professor Layton and his apprentice. I don't think anyone else could get to the bottom of it. I've enclosed a document with this letter that will tell you more about the situation.
No, of course it'll throw in one last puzzle. The final puzzle.
Look, I made myself a wax stamp. It's like the one you use to seal your important envelopes and documents, except it looks like my hat and the L stands for Luke. I've already used it once, see? It's the blue wax. Isn't the blue wax neat? It matches my hat. Anyway, here's my puzzle. Of the 4 examples, A, B, C, and D, which one is my actual stamp? Circle your answer.
Well, just out of, just out of, like, elimination, it's not gonna be B. Simply because that is the only one that's not even facing the right direction, because just like we had the puzzle, was it with the fingerprint? I think it was with Inspector Chemley had it and gave it to us. It's gonna be a mirrored image when you use the stamp. So it has to be A, C, or D. Now, with that being said and done, what the hell's the... Oh, I was gonna say, what the hell's the difference between them all? But we can kind of see there. Actually, A and D look a little cut off, if you guys see that. Like, the top of A's hat, Frank, looks like a weird nose. And then, like, just like cut off there on the top. And then D is cut off there on the left. We don't see that happening with the wax seal. And frankly, we don't see that happening with stamp C. So, C is the stamp.
That should do the trick. Well, that's settled.
The challenge is figuring out the differences between the various hat shapes and realizing the L on the actual stamp will be backward. It's neat that the L works for both Luke and Layton. Cool, huh? We've solved all the puzzles in the adventure! Yay! Confetti! Now try your hand at Layton's challenges and the weekly puzzles. I will in the bonus videos.
I can't wait to start this new adventure with you. Please write back as soon as you get this letter. Your friend and apprentice, Luke.
To be continued. Well, I guess in a sense. Not chronologically, because now we're going to go backwards. This technically will be continued of the New World of Steam whenever they decide to release it. That's kind of the reason why I'm doing this. I'm trying to invoke Level 5 and whoever else is developing it, or Nintendo, to say, hey, look, this random YouTuber played the games. Let's now release it. Did you enjoy Professor Layton and the Unwound Future? You solved every puzzle in the story mode of the game. Congratulations! For more fun things to do, check out Top Secret and Weekly Puzzle in the bonuses section. Please enjoy the rest of the game, and once again, great work. Yes, we'll save. When you continue this game, you will resume play inside a mobile fortress. From there, you're free to return to town and hunt after items and puzzles you missed. Unless you missed some hint coins at the Thames Arms, and you're just screwed. Alrighty. Ladies and gentlemen, that has been Professor Layton and the Unwound Future. That was absolutely a blast to play through. As I always do, I will cover the weekly puzzles and the Layton challenges in bonus videos right after this. And, you know, I totally forgot, I didn't do, like, the top secret door from the code from Diabolical Box. You know what, I'll just do that, in, the last bonus video as well. Just because I have things I need to do now, so... wow, that was amazing. I'm gonna go cry some more now. So, as usual, thank you all so much for watching my Let's Play of Professor Layton and the Unwound Future. Love you all so much, and don't forget to spread that love around. Have a great day, everybody.